Hello, this is a Silver 2 Sigma and Diva VOD review, and the post on this one mentions that they were new to tanking, so they just wanted some tips, and Diva and Sigma are two good tanks to have. So we'll go through, make sure which one is you. Okay, this is you. And May's just kind of trolling. You tried to help her. That's fine. Okay, and I was gonna say, yeah, so once they die, the thing is you can spam them out, but as they come in, usually it's a good idea to back up as Sigma until you actually get to a strong corner or you see an opening. So getting out here is good. And I was gonna say, it would be okay to use your suck too once you saw giant burst damage coming at you, like a far rocket or Junkrat mines, and then back up and let your shield recharge. So you can cycle the abilities like that, because that was one of your points in the post. Yeah, but using them together is kind of bad, because now you've got nothing and you're in the streets, so I mean that's why it was sort of a better idea to sort of back up to the corner. So, because you were blocking your own grasp with the shield, so. But we are keeping the spacing fairly well, so once our team comes back in, we can push back up. Okay. Don't mind that rock. And this is all fine. You sort of bled him out. Sigma can do that. He can bleed out people's resources if you back up and cycle your grasp and your shield. So he just ran out of block before you ran out of shield is basically it. But this is all fine. I don't know what your rank on DPS is, but and far is a hard target, especially at Sigma, even if your aim's good and this far stays kind of low, but even still, it's good to sort of put up a barrier here, block the Iliari and the hazard, and sort of just focus on the backline, because it'll be much more consistent just to go after these people. And as I say that, she falls straight down next to you, but I mean just in general. And barrier the healing off, like see that healing beam, you can block that, and that's a thing that's pretty unique to tank, but Winston Bubble, Sigma barrier, you can just straight up cut off people's healing. Because he might actually, the Iliari's heal is pretty strong, but she ran out. Now we've got our Sigma ults, so we can just hold this corner and ult them once they come in, or once the hazard leaves, we can just ult him. Good rock. And we just kept flipping between targets, but I think we ended up on a bad one. This hazard, we should, once we heard the tire, we should either be backing up or trying to sneak a kill on Junkrat. We just kind of like, oh, here, 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 and then we kind of just went back to the hazard, so a little less attention on hazard would be good. Alright, good stuff. And I'm trying to pace myself on these long payload maps, but yep, they went in way too deep. You just run at them. That's good. You win those trades. Okay, so we're holding pretty good. The thing is, I was gonna say they've you ulted them pretty heavily. You got to think like, what ults do they have? And sometimes hitting tab helps with that. But yeah, we haven't seen Eliari and we haven't seen Pharah. But oh well, now we've seen Pharah. Okay, so that'll make things easier. But the one thing we can try and do is block Eliari's ult. Other than that, just don't get baited into this Junkrat. It's happened a few times where you've went into him sort of when the other team is main. Like, as soon as their team's main, it's sort of this option to run after Junkrat is gone. Just think of it like that. Because I'm trying to just guess what makes this game so long, and it's probably that, but... Okay, using our ults. Okay, but now we can use our grasp and back up. Hope we don't get walled, but... Yeah, that's a wall behind us. Okay, well, they broke it, but... We gotta just, yeah, keep our distance. Oh, we actually win. Okay, literally everyone submits 25-minute payload maps. I was honestly shocked when the round ended. But we'll go through your attack. And I guess we'll see when the diva comes out or why the diva comes out, but... Good early grasp, get the green health, and you can push on this, so... Same thing, you honestly might have a chance to win right now if you shield behind the Reinhardt and just block his follow-up. Because see this like purple streak, that's the Rein being healed. Or no, maybe this is I don't know, one of those two beams is the Rein being healed. So that's sort of, if someone does something dumb and really comes in, that's when a barrier to block the healing can really help. Because Reins are dumb, he might actually live this, to be honest, if he gets healed. Yeah, he does. So that's a sort of trend, is you gotta just be ready to block the healing. Backline was too far away for you to actually damage, but you can still block their healing. Yeah, and we just went too aggressive. Like, we assume Rein was killable, and because it's Rein, he's freaking not. So... A little unfortunate your team don't get any more kills, but that's basically what happened. And it's up to you what you want to do. You can... It's kind of hard to take Cafe unless you choose the perk or you do a cute little jump, but ideally you would get sort of Cafe and start splitting and do that, or you'll just have to break Rein's shield over 10 seconds and then go, but... Yeah, I think we missed a chance to get up here and take some space. Because that green health, it's really hard to kill us, so... If we can even get here, then Torb's in range, then they're not all just spamming here. So that's sort of your job as tank, is trying take the pressure off this area. And I think you missed a chance to move up a little and do that. See, this is a good second option. If you can start spamming the Torb and Zen. Because we know Rein, unless he does something dumb, is pretty hard to kill. Yeah, like even that rock, like 0% chance to do anything with that, but... And we got some old outs at least, but okay, so I guess we're just done with that. Now we're on Doomfist, which my Doomfist win rate is 40%. So him and Ball are the two tanks I can't do, but... Yeah, and I think you could have used your mobility a little more to maybe try and get this far in Ana. Or at least not going in the middle of everyone with a character that has a directional block is usually just a bad idea. Because as soon as you go here, Torb's got you because he's there. You're Zen's there, turret's there. It's like you can't block all of it. So I think you should have just stayed around the edges more, either on Torb or on these guys, and that's just sort of how characters with a block work. But okay, now we're on Devo, which I play a lot of. And with Diva, it'll be a lot easier to take Cafe and sort of pry at these guys and turn sideways, block a few fire strikes. But you're gonna have to. It's gonna be like one step at a time. You can't just fly at these people on this map. They're too far. But you should at least be able to get out of this choke. No. Okay, we're doing the swap. And we saw Zen. I mean, this is as good a chance as you'll get if you just went, and Ryan might not even charge at you, but then your team shoots Ryan in the back, and you're causing chaos. So something like this is good enough, because you can fly to here and 2 people at most can see you. So that was sort of a missed chance once you saw that Zen. Okay, good job getting the pick, but yeah, you're gonna have to take one bite of the apple at a time, here or here. And honestly, if you get here, you can probably just solo kill the Zen. Diva's just good like that. But just here or here, we gotta break open this choke and not fly up the middle and feed, or be a worse Reinhardt and permanently stand on front line, because Diva can trade, but she's not Reinhardt. Oh damn, he got another fucking one. Okay, good pick. Good job being aggressive after the Sphara. You wreck her all day. That I mean, it's scary getting anti, but I think you should keep going. Just you've got all your health, so yeah, this is just way. I mean, if you're gonna do this, you have to anticipate the Ana's going to probably heal, and she's not. She's actually coming after you. Damn, that's unexpected, but. And what should your next target be? It should definitely be the Ana. You know she's back there, so too much focus on the tank again, who literally cannot. It's like mathematically impossible for Ryan to die. Yeah, dive after that Torb, why not? But okay, you guys won. So I mean, there was just a little too much focus on the tank. You were a little confused on taking space on attack, and sometimes you didn't use your barrier to block healing or poke the backline enough on Sigma. So those are sort of all the tips that'll help you. And don't be afraid on Diva. If you've got a winning matchup against a Zen or a Pharah or an Ana, and you have full health and you're not going to a super dangerous place to 1v1 them, just do it. Good things will happen. Diva is a bully, so I enjoyed the shorter VOD review, and good luck.